good afternoon, good morning, whenever you are in the entire parts of the world. JSP African Pearl once again. I'm back for another session, and this one is where we are just going to talk about breeding now. We want to see how you come up with this, because as you're seeing these birds, they didn't start from here. They started as eggs, and now from eggs they had to hatch. Then there is that management where you make it to be now a bird or a chicken. So it's what the farmer is going to tell us. Mr. Kwagala, you are most welcome, sir.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are viewing us from. I think we might have had a good Easter.
Yes.
For us, we had a good one.
And by the way,
yes.
I'm a Catholic, and we are in a very bad state,
Yes,
where we are mourning our Pope. So maybe you have just one word before we start about the Pope.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
We are praying for the Catholic Church. I'm also a Catholic.
Yeah.
Praying for the Catholic Church. Through this time, God will take us through and get a new Holy Father that will guide us. We had a very good Easter. If you remember, these 2 pages were full of chicken.
Yeah.
Here we had about 70 cooks.
Yes.
Here we had about 60 hens.
Yes.
They were all gone. So that means the resurrection of Jesus Christ was good for us. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, now we have put the younger ones that follow them, and we expect them like in 3 months, that they are in 2 months also, they will also be gone.
Okay, 2 months,
Yes.
2 months?
Yes,
3 months?
within the next 2-3 months, they will also have grown and gone.
Okay.
And that is the sequence that we use. That is the sequence that we use. And there are also younger ones that are following these ones. Then there are also those ones who are in the brooder that are going out this week on Saturday at 1 month.
At 1 month?
Yes. So we have that chain of birds from day 1, and we start brooding to 1 month, to 1 month and a half, 2 months, up to 4 months.
Yes.
At 4.5 months, now we call those ones point of lay.
Point of lay.
Point of lay hens.
Yes.
The ones that are beginning
to lay.
Yes, to lay.
Yes.
And then, so we raise them up to those levels.
Okay.
Yes. Now, our topic today of brooding, and I would want to tell people that people usually, when they are starting, they usually come to me and buy from me chicks of 1 month.
Yes.
But I always tell them, and through training, everything, I tell them you cannot avoid brooding.
You cannot avoid brooding. Yes.
Unless you don't want to increase your number.
Yes.
But if you want to increase your number, you cannot avoid brooding.
Yes.
Now I told you, for us we brood 1,000 chicks per month.
Yes.
1,000 chicks per month. And I know even you, it is possible. Who is going to brood 5, who is going to brood 10, who is going to brood 100. Because that is the only way that you are going to get chicks, first of all hens, that grow up in the same size, that go at once. For example, now these ones we had planned for Easter, you see they have gone. These ones are not for a season, but these ones, we know anytime that we advertise and they are grown up, people are going to go to take them. You understand? And we want them to go at once. We don't want to be selling 1, 2, 3 chicken. You see? So that means brooding is very important.
It's very important.
Yes, because you brood very many birds at once, and you leave and you let them go.
And you let them go.
Yes.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Collect the eggs, because now we are doing a business, a chicken business.
The chicken business.
We are
Yes.
not rearing just for the chicken to be there.
Yeah.
We are doing a business, and we are dealing with the farmers, and then we are dealing with consumers.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So we sell to farmers, and then we sell to consumers, and that is the most important thing. So what do we need
What do we need? Yes.
in the brooder?
In the brooder.
Yes. Now, first of all, even when the chicks have hatched,
Yes.
first pause. So brooding is very important.
Yes.
And what do we need in the brooder?
Yes.
First of all, we need light.
We need light.
Yes.
Yes.
Because the brooding goes on day and night.
Yes. But
Brooding goes on day
day
and
and
night.
night.
Yes. And then, two, we need heat.
We need heat.
Yes.
Yes.
Because now that the mother hen is not there
Yes.
to provide the heat
That
for,
warmth.
for the warmth for these chicks, now we need to provide the heat ourselves. Because like I've told you, we are doing most of this work
Yes.
ourselves. We are not giving any chance to
Yes.
the hens to look after these chicks.
Yes.
Yes. So we need heat.
I always ask myself. I've been asking myself, why do these farmers put fire in the chicken brooder?
Yes,
In
we
the chick
put
brooder.
the fire to provide heat for the chicks, because at that age
Yes.
they still need a lot of heat.
They need a lot of heat.
Yes. And then now
Yes.
we need the bedding.
The
The
bedding.
bedding is down.
Yes.
Coffee husks.
Coffee husks.
We can use team wood shavings.
The wood shavings. Yes.
The shavings, I want people to get this. It is the shavings, not the wood soap.
Shavings, not wood soap. Where is the difference between the shavings
The wood
and the
soap
wood
is
soap?
the small one.
Those ones which are like they are powder in form.
And when the chicks are looking at them, when they are looking at them,
Yes.
they see them as food.
Exactly.
Yes. And when they eat them,
Yes.
they die.
They die.
They constipate, they die.
That is another trick that I didn't know
Yes.
about that.
So when we are doing the beddings, we put wood shavings, coffee husks. Coffee husks are the best.
Coffee husks. Yeah.
Now, usually, when they are still young,
Yes.
when we put the coffee husks, we put what we call a brooder pepper.
A brooder pepper.
Yes.
Where do you get that brooder pepper?
The people who are selling chicken, they have
Those brooder peppers.
They have the brooder
After
peppers.
putting the bed
The bedding down,
on, yes,
put the what?
the brooder pepper.
Yes. And then put your pots.
Yeah.
Yes. Now we calculate that 100 chicks
Yes.
can be brooded by one pot.
By one pot.
Yes. But it doesn't mean that when you have 1,000 now you put 10 pots. No,
Put
no,
it
no.
there, put it there.
So when we have at least 100, and
100.
depending on the space,
Yes.
make sure you have at least a pot. Now when you have like 1,000,
Yes.
then you can put like 5
You can put like 5.
in different corners. Make sure the heat is there.
1,000.
Yes. Now, one thing you have to know
Yes.
is that the heat, when you see the chicks
Yes.
coming to the pot,
Yes.
that means the heat is not there.
The heat is not there.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And when you see that they have escaped, that they are far away, they are even in corners from the pot, that means the heat is too much.
Now, how do you control the heat?
Now the heat control is when you enter the house.
Yes.
Some people have even temperatures. Yes, it's a thermometer.
To determine.
Yes, to determine the heat in the brooder. But some of these things are for exotic. So now even you, a normal person,
Yes.
when you enter
Yes.
the house,
Yes.
you should be able to know that this heat is too much.
It's too much.
It is too hot. If you cannot stay there and it is too hot for you,
Yes.
so that means it is also too hot for the what? For the chicks.
But maybe
Yes.
I'll pose you this question. How long do we do brooding? Because I had one farmer complaining that they had slept in the house, in the brooder, the whole night. Brooding takes place the whole night, and if this is like that, how long do you do this? How long do you stay sleepless?
The brooding process for us now, for the local chicken, it takes a full month.
A full month.
Yes, a full month.
You have to be there monitoring heat
Yes,
and what. You don't need to leave the brooder.
But in the first few days,
Yes.
that is when we sleep in the house. That is when we wake up and knock on the house and make sure they wake up
Yes.
and eat. You understand? So now, after at 3 weeks,
Yes.
because we are putting these pots day and night, day and night. But at 3 weeks, we remove those ones during the day.
During the day.
Yes, especially when it is not a rainy season. We remove those ones during the day, then we'll be putting one at night. Then by 4 weeks, there the heat is done.
Yes.
But remember, our house should also be covered.
The house should be covered.
Yes.
I was going to ask you how you specifically construct this house called the brooder.
No. We don't specifically create a brooder because at the end of the day, you might need it to raise the other chicken.
Hey, the brooder system.
Yes. So now what you do is you construct the normal house,
The
chicken
normal
house,
Yes.
but then cover it.
Cover it.
I think the cameraman will show them how we have covered our brooder there.
This one here.
Yes, with taplings.
I think viewers, if you are so observant, just in front of the camera.
Make sure the house is covered, make sure there is heat, make sure. Now when you bring the chicks,
Yes.
the day when some people make a mistake, they put the heat
Yes.
when they have brought the chicks. The heat should be put before the chicks come to the farm.
Before the chicks come to the farm.
The morning when you are going to pick your chicks from me,
Yes.
make sure you have left the
brooder warming
heated.
up.
Yes. So when you reach there and you put them, they should be able to start playing.
Not waiting to bring the birds, then you start.
There they will find it. They will find it very cold. Yes.
They may. Can it cause this?
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Yes. Actually, coldness is the most cause of death in chicks.
Is the most cause of this.
Yes.
Coldness.
Yes.
Members, I think you are listening.
So make sure when I call you like this, please, your chicks are ready. Come and pick them today.
Yes.
Make sure you live with the brooder because we have organized it before,
It's
some
warmed
days
up.
before. So on that day, you put only the heat.
Hey.
Yes, you put the heat, you come and pick your chicks.
So,
Now, when they arrive like this,
yes.
when the chicks are entering the brooder, we don't usually give them food.
Yes.
No.
We don't give food.
We give them water.
They can't die because of hunger.
No. The chicks can spend 3 to 4 days without eating anything. That is how we manage to even import chicks from Netherlands, from Belgium, and they reach here.
Yes.
So they can take 2 to 3 days without eating.
Yeah.
So when they arrive at the farm, make sure you give them water that has glucose.
Has glucose.
Yes.
Water mixed with glucose.
Yes.
Do you
So
need
that
to
they
test
start-
that water? Because
Even if you don't test, now these days they have improved. There is that glucose that has vitamins. So it is called glucovit.
glucovit.
Yes. Now,
Maybe you can repeat for them.
it is called glucovit. Now that glucovit is packed in a yellow sacket.
Yes.
When you get it, it has vitamins. It also has glucose. So the chicks start with that. They drink that and gain energy. Then after like 3 hours,
Yes.
that is when we start giving them food.
Yeah.
And the food is put on the trays.
On the trays.
Yes. Either the egg trays
Yes.
or the normal trays that we have. These ones that we use to collect eggs. Yeah, so that is when we start giving them food. And remember, we already have light there. We already have what?
Heat.
The light is there day and night.
Day and night.
Day and night.
These chicks don't need darkness.
No. when they go into darkness,
yes,
they collect themselves in one place, in one corner, and they will die.
They will die.
So we are avoiding them collecting themselves in a corner. That is why we don't want them to collect themselves on a pot.
Yes.
They will suffocate and die. We don't want them to collect themselves in a corner. They will suffocate and die.
Yes.
Yes. So make sure that you regulate and make sure that your house doesn't have what? Doesn't have cold place. Otherwise you are going to lose these chicks.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you mentioned about the number of pots with fire in the what? In the brooder. But you didn't mention about the feeders. Then the water traps.
Yes.
Like for example, if I'm targeting the 100 chicks in my brooder, how many feeding traps do I need there? And how many water traps?
Of course, we are starting with the trays.
Yes.
Now, for example, we will target about, maybe when they are still young,
yes,
about 50, 40 for each bird.
For each
feeders.
Feeders.
Then the drinkers should target at least 35 to 40.
To feed 100 birds?
No, I'm saying a feeder or a drinker. Now, if it is a feeder, you target about 40 to 50 birds. So
Yes,
you
yes.
divide accordingly.
Yes. One
And
feeder,
when it-
50.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and when it is a drinker, between 35 and 40 birds. So you target that.
Yeah, you
and
divide
see the
accordingly.
feeders that you are going to put there.
Okay.
And the drinkers that you are going to put there.
Okay, members, don't say that maybe the farmer is talking about when he talks about 50, what he's talking about the birds on one feeder
Yes.
or one water trough. We need 35 or 50 birds feeding on that one point. Then like that, so you can divide. You look at that 100 birds divide by 50. How many feed traps do you need? They are like 4 to 5. So that is it. Maybe what are the common? Do you have diseases in brooders?
Yes, not particular diseases, but some issues.
Issues, yes.
Now, due that these chicks are down and they are eating from down, they are eating from the trays.
Yes.
We always advise people to have a medicine for coccidiosis nearby.
Coccidiosis?
Yes.
First, cameraman, extend the camera and we listen.
Anything that treats coccidiosis, you must have it nearby. In fact, after 3 days when the birds come, we start putting it in.
Hey.
Yes, for like the next 3-4 days, so that we eliminate any issue of coccidiosis.
Yes.
Because their immune system is still a bit weak,
yes,
and they are eating from down, and that is where they are also pooping. So we don't want that coccidiosis further. Then there is the constipation.
Constipation, yes.
Yes, constipation, and the people who find their chicks, they have like feces attached to the to the anus, and they don't want to go away. So that is also brought out by constipation. So with constipation, we usually mix in some oil, buto,
cooking oil.
We mix it in the water. We put it like 2 tablespoons in each drinker, so that to avoid that constipation.
Hey.
Yes.
Okay. Now there are farmers who love taking chicks of one day, or you call them one day chick.
Yes.
What's your advice? What's the recommended stage that one would take and do for him success?
All chicks are good. All chicks are good. All stages are good. Personally, I would prefer somebody to take day one chicks.
Day one chick.
Personally.
But some don't know about breeding.
Yes, but people are scared. But when you come to us and we give you this information,
yes,
then sometimes you find somebody says, because you see, with the chicken, the bigger the size,
yes,
of course, the bigger the what? The cost.
The cost.
Yes, because now we sell our day chicks at 3,000. Now at 1 month we sell them 9,000. Now the person who bought day one chicks in 9,000 would have got 3 chicks.
Yeah.
You understand?
He would have got
but
3 chicks.
that is a preference. That is a preference. And especially for the starters that fear that I might make some mistakes.
With these small chicks?
Yes. So it is okay to come and take the 1 month, the what, all those that are grown up. But personally, I prefer day one chicks. Because I think for me, I'm used to the job now. I see it is easy. Like I've told you, we brood 1,000 chicks per day.
You are a big brooder.
And then we sell over 3,000 to 4,000 chicks.
3,000 to 4,000 chicks.
3,000 to 4,000 chicks to farmers per month.
Maybe before we go further, I want to ask you the price of the different stages. Like a 1 day chick goes at how much?
Now the one chick is 3,000, 1 month is 9,000. Usually we stop there, but if it goes up to like 2 months, which is about 8 weeks, it is between 15 to 18.
Because that one is almost becoming a finished product.
Then up to the point of lay hens. The point of lay hens are 40,000. Because now you are taking a fresh hen that has not laid.
Just reaching to lay eggs.
Yes. The off layers, I even sell them at 20 or 25.
And last time when I came here on Easter, I heard you talking about 25,000.
They are not even off layers, but they have given me enough eggs. So those ones, I don't sell them to somebody who is going to farm. Yes, so those ones I sell them to people who are going to eat. That is why for them now they cannot be as expensive because they have produced for me all these ones here. Yes.
Now when I'm from Mumbai and I want to buy chicks from your farm, do you have that arrangement to make those birds reach to me, or I have to come?
We carry birds to everywhere. We have delivered birds to Arua. We have delivered birds to Mbale. We have delivered birds to Tororo. We have delivered birds up to Kanongo.
Up to Kanongo.
They go.
That is Western Uganda.
Yes. And for us now, we do this business with one heart. So we don't even cheat people. Somebody will send me money, and I will send him his chicks, and that is the transaction. Because we don't want somebody again crying that you did not send my chicks, and then
and there you'll be killing your market.
So even if you don't reach the farm, if you want to reach the farm, well and good. If you want to reach our office and go from there, no problem. But if you cannot, then we can do delivery. There is no problem.
So which message are you trying to send to the farmers? Are you trying to tell them to be trustworthy, to be faithful?
That's very important. That's very important. Even not for only farmers.
Yes.
Anybody doing business, please, first of all, handle your customers well. Give them enough information to decide.
Yes.
Don't look at the sales you are going to make. Look at this farmer that has struggled to acquire this money, because you know the economy of Uganda.
Exactly.
Somebody invests his money and that money just dies. So don't concentrate on just selling the chicks or anything. Concentrate on this person first getting the knowledge that he needs, and then sell to them something that is also going to get profit from. Yes, that's very important. So trustworthy in business is very important.
Yes.
So being a trusted person in business is very, very important.
Okay, thank you. Now, take you back again to the chicks. When we farmers get confused.
Yes.
When it comes to the time of introducing feeds. At which stage do we introduce feeds to the chicks?
Now we have said we are giving them water for 3 hours.
Yes.
And then after that we can give them the feeds. Now the feed we will start with the pellet.
You start with
starter
pellets. You starter pellets.
Yes, they're the ones that we give them. And that is, we also want to enhance the growth. And the pellet is easier because it has all nutrients, and it is just one thing. The chick picks one. It is easier for them. And by like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, that is when we start introducing the mixed feeds. Yes.
Hey, okay. Maybe we are just waiting. Talk about the cleanness in the brooder.
Generally, cleanliness is very important. Generally, cleanliness in all chicken is very important. But in the brooder, it must be paramount. It must be paramount,
Yes.
because these chicks are still young, and usually they want to eat from down. That is the
They
problem
eat
with
from
chicken.
down, yeah.
So the house must be maintained clean. Make sure the house is clean. Otherwise, you are going to get problems of coccidiosis. Make sure water doesn't power in the brooder.
Yes. The water doesn't go in the brooder.
Raise the brooders. Make sure you put some bricks. Raise the brooders so that water doesn't.
Firm.
Water is very dangerous when it powers in the chicken house, especially in the brooder.
Okay. Yes. Maybe this one may be the last question. I always see, because I'm a YouTuber,
Yes.
and I do follow many farmers because my content is about agriculture. And I see in other farmers' brooders, chicks playing around, or the birds playing around the pots, playing on the even on top. Others even jump on the top of the. How do you control those birds from not being burnt?
Cover the pots.
You cover the pots.
Make sure when you put fire, please cover the pots. Make
Yes.
sure the pots are always covered. Because if they are not covered, you know there is even this charcoal that will burst.
Yeah.
So it can even cause you problems in the what?
In the brooder. Yeah.
So make sure the pots are covered. Put a lid on the what? The pot. But even then, the covering also helps to maintain the heat. To maintain the heat so that the fire doesn't just cool, and then of course we also have to minimize the costs, especially with charcoal and what. Yes.
Now, farmers, there's one farmer who told me that it takes much charcoal to heat a brooder. What's your advice? Because he was telling me that you have to make the pot full. What's your advice to them?
The other alternative is using there are some brooding lamps.
Brooding lamps?
Yeah, they are there, the heat lamps. The other ones are these the big cigarettes where we make these blocks of what.
Yes.
So there are some options, but they are also not very cheap.
They are not also very cheap.
Because also the brooding lamp comes with electricity bill. You understand? But try and get these options and see. Because charcoal has also become expensive, I understand that. Otherwise, the birds must have heat. There is no way around it.
And I think that's why the day one chick is at 3,000. Someone may wonder, 3,000? But if you look at the management process, the stages that it passed through to become a one-day chick, in fact, it costs a lot.
And actually people tell me, I even tell them that even 8,900 is not possible.
It's not possible.
Because my profit is very small on the chick of. I would actually prefer somebody who takes a one-day-old chick.
One day, yes.
Yes, one-day-old chick, because that one I have not even done anything on it. You see, but this 1 month I have done a lot of work, especially now like we are in the rainy season. My friend, it is not easy.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe,
but it is the job.
Yes.
And this is not to say that I'm scaring people. We are not scaring people, but we are giving you information. And like I've told you, I want somebody to come to my farm when they have already acquired enough information to know where to start from.
Okay.
Because the 1 month old chick, you can even put it on free range. When you take it, you can put it on a free range. It can look after itself. Yes.
Okay, in the conclusion, Master, I will not get tired of asking you to talk about the training session that is coming up.
Yes.
Can you once again talk about the training session?
Our viewers, we thank you for following, we thank you for sharing. We have read your comments, we have read your concerns, and now we have organized a training for our farmers, for the people who want to rear chicken but you are still scared. Come and get the information from the experts, from the people who have small spaces. Come and see how you can manage that space through rearing chicken and even growing vegetables. Because people think that you must have a garden to have vegetables. But come and we will show you how we can rear chicken, how we can raise vegetables in a small space. Yes, that is very important. And the training will be there on 28th June. It will be a Saturday.
The venue, where is
the
venue?
Venue is at Bright Junior School, where I actually teach.
In fact, I'm going to attach the post, the sign post, and even the picture of that school.
So the fee will be 60,000, including lunch, because we shall be here the whole day from 9 up to 5. Yes, we want to utilize that time to give our people enough information.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you as GSP African Pearl, and maybe to my viewers, I will continue requesting you to subscribe to our channel, to share our content, as I promised you that with this channel, I'm there to motivate, we educate and influence, or if not that, inspire others to do what other people are doing, and they are getting money, they are earning living. So I'm there to look out those farmers like him. Continue supporting us, support him, because he has each and everything. When you land on his social media handles, make sure you utilize him. Follow what he's telling you. He's the expert in that. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.